The following episode may contain sensitive content. Listener discretion is advised.
Hello, everyone.
Hi! Welcome to The Show Must Go On. I'm Tracey.
And I'm Nikki, and we're here to judge. And we're so glad you're back here with us. How is it going, Tracey? Welcome back.
Thank you.
How was the cruise?
Right, previous episode I mentioned I was on a little cruisy cruise out in the Atlantic.
Okay.
It was nice. Went to your home country, went to DR, which really, I mean, it's not DR. It's like touristy, so. But I got a little taste.
Actually, that area is not as touristy. Puerto Plata is not as touristy as some other areas.
Gotcha.
Like, that's lighter.
Yeah.
You know? Okay, so did you have a presidente over there?
I did.
That's my girl, represent.
I even have a photo. So
you did?
So I can post it on our social media.
Okay. I can't wait to see.
Presidente and some tostones.
Yum. Oh my God, a dream combo. I can't wait. Can't wait to get mine.
I know. I'm so excited for you because you're headed home in 2 weeks.
Yeah, 2 weeks. Nice. Really exciting.
Are you going to do anything?
Oh, we're going to Terrenas, which is like the north.
You love it there.
So it's the best place. So Puerto Plata is like on the west side of Terrenas. So it's like Samaná, Terrenas, and then Puerto Plata on the north. So yeah, I'm excited, but I want to keep hearing about the cruise.
So we did DR, then the next day we were in San Juan, Puerto Rico.
Okay. Did you have mofongo over there?
I didn't. I wanted to, of course, but my mom's kind of weird about stuff. So I was like, I'm not going to force her to, like, do anything. So
Got it.
And we were just...
Jennifer.
I know. We were just boring. We just walked around, like, went into the shops and stuff. Like, we didn't do any excursions.
Oh, God, no. I don't do any of that. I just want to lay on the beach.
I know. Sometimes, like, I don't mind some of those things. Like, I'm more of a historical, like, go walk somewhere, learn about the history of a place. And, 80% of those things are, like, snorkeling and scuba diving and swimming with dolphins. And, like, I don't do that.
Yeah, no, I also like when we went on that cruise, Trey was like, "Hey, like, do you what are the things that you want to do?" And I'm like, "Nothing."
That's the whole point of a vacation. I don't want to do shit.
Also, like, these excursions take the whole fucking day.
Some of them are really long.
I'm like, I'm not gonna be like put on a schedule. No.
Yeah.
This is why I go to work already. I don't. No.
Exactly.
I need to be on the beach having a drink.
Yeah, exactly. I know. Some of them are like 6 hours long. And it's like, we're going to be in the port for 6 hours.
Oh my God. Yeah. No. Yeah. Enjoy your vacation.
Yeah.
Sleep in.
Yes.
Get off that boat whenever you want.
Exactly. Yeah, we just took our time with stuff.
Love that. Okay.
Lots of eating.
Okay.
So we did Carnival. If you've ever been on a Carnival cruise, they do a show on the last night on every single cruise line. It's called Love and Marriage. So they So they take 3 couples. They have a newlywed couple So the couple they had been married for 7 days. So they literally got married on that Saturday. The next day was Sunday, and it started the cruise. They were on their honeymoon, right?
Wow.
So 7 days. Then they have a couple that's married for a really long time. And this couple had been married for 71 years.
Oh my God, how old were they?
They were probably in their 90s.
Oh,
I mean, they had
God. And they were cruising.
Yes,
I love that.
They brought up the little old lady in her wheelchair because they were like, "Oh no, we're not going to do it." And the cruise director was like, "We can get a wheelchair up here. That's not a problem." So they weren't going to do it, and then finally they were like, "Okay, we'll do it." They were so cute. So 71 years. And then the third couple is one that's sort of been married like in between. So more than 7 days, but less than 71.
Okay.
So it's this couple from Ohio that had been married for 32 years.
Okay.
So it's fun because it's like if you've ever seen the old Newlywed Game where they'll ask questions of the couples like, where's the craziest place that you've... And for sex, he said ice cream. So the craziest place you've made ice cream.
Oh, God.
And then, like,
cute.
they each have to answer, and then they compare the answers. And it's so funny. It's so funny. So anybody who ever does a Carnival cruise, you have to go see the show. It's a must. It always fills out. It's so much fun.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. That's cute. That's adorable.
It is.
Did Jennifer have a good time?
I think so, yeah.
Okay,
yeah, we had a good time. So, it's always nice to get away.
I know she loves her cruises. So.
She loves cruising. She's already thinking about the next one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I get it. Yep. Well, me, on the other hand, I was slaving away at work.
I know, you poor thing. I feel bad. Here I am taking all these vacations, and you're just working your butt off.
It's okay. It was good. It's a little bit calmer now, which I'm so glad. But I cannot wait to like get my own little vacation. It's like a short amount of time, but it's just nice to go home and kind of like disconnect and all the good stuff. And I wanted to bring up a show that I've been watching on. Guess what's the network that I'm about to promote once more?
Could it be Apple TV?
Oh, yes, it is. Yes, it is. It is always Apple TV. I can never get sponsored by them. I need to be sponsored by them because Seriously. I am their number one ambassador. So I started watching Your Friends and Neighbors with John Hamm.
Okay, how is it?
Excellent.
Okay.
I am halfway through it. I don't know if it's like already over, like all the episodes are out, but I think I've seen 9 episodes out, but I've watched like 4 or 5.
Okay. Yes.
It's really good. I mean, I love John Hamm. The storytelling is great. It's kind of like a dramedy. It's just Apple TV. It's really bringing it on with their shows. And, oh, God, it's so good. So that's going to our recommendation station for sure.
Okay.
And I'm sure once you watch it, Trace, we can definitely talk about it.
Yeah, I definitely want to watch it. Yeah,
it's very, very good. And then there was like one more thing. I just saw a trailer today, with Sydney Sweeney and Julianne Moore. Yes,
I just watched that too.
I watched that today, but I was thinking. I couldn't see if it was a film or a series. Or like a mini-series. Is it a film?
I feel like it's a movie, but actually I don't know.
Because he didn't say. It only says like the date. Yeah. But I'm like, what am I doing? What is this? It looks very, very good. Yeah. I mean, them two, just great actresses. Right. So. And
Domhnall Gleeson is in it, and I love him.
Yeah, he's actually really, really good. Yeah.
Love him. Also, he's a redhead, so maybe I'm a little biased, but...
Hey, you guys are in extension, so...
we gotta look out for each other. You gotta
support each other. Yes.
It's true. Yes. But he is such a good actor. I mean, he's been in so many things. and I think it's great.
Okay.
So.
Okay. Well, anything? I know you were traveling, but have you watched anything since you got back? You just been reading your books.
Yeah, I read quite a bit.
Of course you did.
Of course I did. I read the new Hunger Games book, Sunrise on the Reaping.
Oh, did you Is it worth it?
I did like it because for those of you who, even if you've seen the movies, the Hunger Games movies.
I love the Hunger Games trilogy books.
Yes, they're very good.
They're so good.
So Woody Harrelson, who plays Haymitch Abernathy, who's Katniss and Peeta's mentor. This book is about his Hunger Games. So we get to see why he becomes the way he does. Are they going to
make the film?
Yes, and they're making the movie. They've already cast a bunch of people.
Okay, I'm excited because I was like, I need a good, thick story so I can get back into it.
But it reads so fast. I mean, it's young adult.
But I did read the whole Hunger Games, the 4 books. I read all of them, and I loved it. And I think it's one of those books that the film was very well adapted.
Yes. Yeah, they do a good job.
It like what I read is what I saw.
Exactly.
And like when I was reading it, it was what I was picturing. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I'm so excited.
Yeah, it's good. So I recommend that for anybody who's a reader. If not, wait for the movie. I'm sure it'll be very good. So.
But listeners, just know the books are always better.
True. But
99% of the time.
Yes, 99.9% of the time. There's very few exceptions, absolutely.
Yeah.
Squid Games trailer for season 3. So
the teaser came out.
I can't believe
fast.
June 27th. I thought we weren't going to get it for like a while. So
No, I knew it was happening fast because they said it at the end of the season. It said like it's coming out this year.
Yeah.
So don't worry.
But in my mind, I'm like, oh, December 25th again? December 26th.
You were like fucking PTSD all the way.
Yes.
Yeah.
I always expect it to take so long now. But June 27th.
I get it. Yes.
I'm so excited.
Oh, I've been watching Handmaids, obviously.
Okay.
And what else? The Studio, Hacks. I have I'm on a 2 streaming platform situation. It's HBO and Apple TV. That's it. That's my go-to. I just noticed that.
I mean, they're killing the game right now.
They really are.
Yeah.
They really are. So, Max and Apple TV, we are here ready to accept your offer. So
please.
Whenever you guys are ready, please.
I mean, at this point, we're doing it for free, so I guess we'll continue.
People in Amsterdam listen to us, and in Spain.
We're international, so
yes.
Let's go.
So please let us know. We're here to help you.
Because they need help,
Exactly. We've been doing it for free. It's time for us to get paid.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you ready to dive into this? Oh my God, I should not start laughing right away. By the way, which I have to call Joe because he told me that he was gonna listen to our baby girl episode.
Oh yeah.
He texted me when he was watching it.
Yeah.
And he's like, I am watching Baby Girl, and all I wish right now is that I was watching it next to you to see your reaction. And I said to him, I was like, just listen to the podcast.
Yeah.
Because I still think that I was like, my jaw was on the floor the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like the first 30, 40 minutes, I was like, no way.
Yep.
Right away. Okay. But I guess we're gonna dive into this.
Let's do it.
So you watched both of them, right?
I did. I mean, you have to. I think you have to watch both. I'm glad I did.
Good. You definitely have to watch both of them. So the film that we are discussing today It's like low-key kind of controversial right now, because it involves someone in pop culture that does not have a great reputation right now. But you know, it is what it is. So today we're discussing Another Simple Favor, with Anna Kendrick and Blake Lively. So this movie is about Stephanie. Obviously, this is the sequel. This is the second movie. The first one was Simple Favor, and now it's Another Simple Favor. The synopsis of this film is Stephanie Smothers and Emily Nelson reunite on the island of Capri, Italy, for Emily's extravagant wedding to a rich Italian businessman, which is interrupted by murder and betrayal. I'm ready to hear your thoughts.
I don't know what you think I'm gonna say. You think that I hated it?
Well, if you didn't, one of us did.
I actually kind of liked it.
Oh my God. Okay, so I'm ready to hear you out. Let's hear it.
Oh, okay. I mean, I kind of liked it. It's the type of movie that I feel is good because it's a comedy and it's like a whodunit. There's mystery. I'm not saying it's like an Oscar-worthy movie.
Yeah.
Like, this isn't winning any awards, you know?
No, yeah.
But I didn't hate it. Like, I thought it was entertaining.
Okay. Well, my thing, for me, I don't think they needed to make a sequel.
No.
Simple Favor, I liked it a lot.
Yeah.
I was like, this is perfect.
I do agree there.
And then I was like, okay, let's just watch this. I just think it's unnecessary. And I thought it sucked. It sucked really bad. I think it was, and I am an Anna Kendrick stan. Like, I kept thinking, why did she say yes to this project? I'm thinking it's money. I'm thinking, you know, it's like a lot of, like, maybe she signed a contract that if he makes this amount of money, we'll do another one. You know, there's a lot of variables there. But I thought it was horrible. I think the storyline was just too much. I'm like, this is...
Oh, it's so fucking extra. Yeah.
It's so... And also, I've never, ever liked Blake Lively. Never. Like, never... Not even in the Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants, which I loved.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, she's...
I've never been a fan of her. I used to watch Gossip Girl. I was even an extra in that show. And I never liked her. Never. I just think she's such a mediocre actress.
Sure.
You know? Yeah. It's like the bare minimum. And the moment she showed up on screen, I turned to Trey and I said, she chose her wardrobe again.
Oh, yeah.
Horrible. I'm like, I don't know who told this girl that she's a fashionista. Like, I don't know what happened here and who let her do this.
Damn.
Yeah. I got upset because I liked the first one.
Yeah, the first one's really
And
fun.
I think the second one was just awful. And like, the unrealistic part of it was extreme because obviously it's an unrealistic film, but it was just like too extreme.
See, and I think that's the thing for me is like it's so campy and extreme. And like even the first one is like a little, okay, like, you know, this would never happen type of thing.
Yes.
Just like a really bad Gone Girl.
Yeah.
So for me, the second one, it was along the same lines. So I was like,
yeah,
we're suspended from reality at this point. So I'm just going to ride with it.
Yes.
And I mean, we're in a beautiful location. That's what I love with these movies nowadays, where it's like, if they make a sequel or like a third or fourth one, they're going to be in Italy. They're going to be in France, you know?
Well, apparently they had like no budget for it. That's like number one. There was like
Really?
no money for it. So in my head, I'm like, why are you making a second one then?
Right.
And I guess they kind of like got convinced to do it over there. And I saw like a red carpet thing, and I just have this like, I just don't like Blake Lively, and she was the one explaining it, so I just like kind of like tune her out of it. And she was talking about how she'd never been there, and you know, it's like, oh, it's so pretty, and I don't know, she's just, it's sad because at this point she's kind of canceled and she's trying so hard to be liked, and it's just not working. So it's like, girl, you need to go in hiding and stop so we can like kind of feel some empathy for you. But that's a whole nother thing. I think, like, let me just dive into this scene really quick that I was like, this is stupid.
Okay. Starting off hot.
So, first, the private jet.
Yeah.
And they, like, go in there, and they're, like, talking about, you know, like, oh, there's, like, all these big celebrities and all, and, like, this, like, influential people. And this more goes to like the director or the casting director. How are you saying that and not having anybody famous there?
Yeah.
You know, if you don't have that, put a bunch of like famous TikTokers. It's gonna be cheaper, and people will recognize that. So I was like, who's famous? I kept trying to find somebody. Nobody. But then like, then they go into her bedroom in the plane. And that whole scene was so bad. The back and forth, you didn't feel it? Like, you know, it's hard. Like, even for a second, I was like, why is Anna Kendrick not doing this well? And it's like, well, the line, the writing is not good. So he's not making her look good. Because, you know, for me, Anna Kendrick is top tier. She's like an A-lister.
Okay, yeah.
So I was like, she looks like she's acting bad. And it's like, no, it's just the lines are horrible. I don't know.
Well, because their whole, like, relationship, too, was just like, what the... Even from the first one, like, what is this? Like, they're calling each other their best friends, but they're not. They're not. They've known each other for like a week, and they just hang out and drink martinis and let their kids have play dates. And I mean, I guess they're sharing secrets with each other, brother fucker. But
yeah.
But I mean, I wouldn't say that they're best friends. And then she shows up in the beginning when she's at her like book signing, Emily. And it's like, how the fuck did you get out of jail? You were supposed to be serving 20 years, and then all of a sudden you're walking in. That, I was like, okay, wait, what?
With her freaky-ass hair.
But
and I'm like,
boots.
why do you think it looks good? It does not look good. And the chain over the outfit, like...
Too much. But see, extra.
You know how I know? Because I did watch that other movie, It Ends With Us.
Yeah.
And the wardrobe was so fucking bad.
Oh, I've seen pictures.
And then I read that it was her. She did that wardrobe.
Yeah.
And now, you know, it's the same thing. I was like, why is she like wrapping up? And and the design people, the wardrobe people right away said recently, they washed their hands. They said like, oh, she was in charge of it. I was like, oh yeah, because you don't want to look like shit. Because it's that bad.
Right. But their dynamic, their relationship is just so bizarre. She just shows up. She's like, I'm getting married. Be my maid of honor. What?
And she's like, oh, yeah. Yeah, sure.
Sure. I know. She says yes.
Right away.
But I guess she said that
to sell books.
Right. That she sort of was like, I'll sue you for using my likeness. See, friendship.
Yeah.
So the whole thing just starts off like really bizarre. So that's why I was like, you know what? None of this is going to make sense. I'm just going to go with it.
I guess.
You can't use your brain for this movie.
Yeah, and also like I was thinking that there's a moment I watched the first one years ago.
Yeah, because this was the first one was 2018.
I forgot it was like triplets.
Yeah.
I was like, there's a third one.
Yeah, she died. Charity.
Yeah.
But yeah, spoiler alert.
Names too.
She wasn't dead.
Yes. And also like that whole like her demeanor, like trying to act like crazy.
Yeah.
Tracey, you're not gonna tell me that was. Are you gonna tell me that was good?
No.
Okay.
No, of course that wasn't good. No, absolutely not. I was like, wait, what the fuck is happening? But at the same time, I think that's important because it shows differentiation between the characters. Like, you can tell that's Charity because she's like, and, you know, then Emily is not like that. Because then at the end, when she goes to prison, Charity goes to prison, and you can tell that it's her, you know?
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's a character choice. Like, they did that on purpose. So, not saying it's a good choice, but it was a choice.
It's such a bad choice. Okay, I do want to talk about Anna Kendrick's cute dresses in it.
I thought she looked so cute.
She looks... she let them do their job, you know, and like that floral little dress that she was wearing, I was like, that's adorable.
That first one at the reception, like that party at the beginning.
Yes. Yeah.
Super cute.
And even in her what's it called? In her
like the bridesmaid's dress too.
Yeah, and in the thing, in the book signing thing, like super, you know, professional, cute, you know. I cannot believe they convinced Alice and Jenny to be in this film.
Yeah.
Like, how did that happen?
I don't know. I love Alice and Janney.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm like, how did they get this cast?
And it was like a different part for her, too.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, listen. She obviously was great. I love her. She can do no wrong in my eyes.
Exactly.
But, yeah, I mean, like, the writing wasn't great or anything, you know?
Like, how do you read that script and you're like, yeah, let's go for it?
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe, I mean, Paul Feig must be, like, really fun to work with. I mean, you do have a good cast of characters, so maybe it was like, you know, sometimes it's just fun to do something that's not so serious all the time.
Yeah. I mean, the pay must have been really good. I really thought if I'm not mistaken, this was going to the theaters, and it didn't, and something happened, and they just did streaming.
Right.
But tell me what else we can talk about, because I'm just...
You hate it. I'm glad that Henry Golding came back, because I think he's beautiful and I'm in love with him.
Very handsome.
His character, though, like, from the first one to this one, so not likable. Like, he's, I'm bitter and I have to raise...
such a little bitch.
Yeah, like, such a pab. Like, I gotta raise our kid, and I'm just gonna drink and you can suck my dick. And I'm like, I don't feel like, even though he's been through some shit, that's the response that he would have taken. But I guess maybe it's because he gets killed and then you don't feel so bad. You're like, oh, he died.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
And so, like, stupid, too, the way he died.
Yeah, I don't know,
like,
talk to you.
It was like E.T. phone home. Yeah.
But we got to see his cute little butt, and I was okay with that.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. I also can't believe he fell flat, like right through that glass. I was like, this is just very dramatic.
Right.
Yeah.
I guess that was the name of it, drama.
Yeah.
Because the whole thing with, like, getting pushed off of the cliff.
Just like that.
Yeah, that came up several times. And I was like, oh, God. I'm not going to kill you, Stephanie.
That was so good. That was really good. That's exactly how it was.
Yeah. I'm not going to kill you, Stephanie. You're my maid of honor.
Oh my God. That was so bad. Like, I can't get over it. It was just unnecessary. They could have ended it on the first film. Be like,
yeah. No, totally. But you know what's crazy is that I'm going to fast forward to the end.
Go for it.
When you're like, I'm done anyway.
No, I'm just trying to think of, like, things that I thought that I was like, why?
Oh, well, I mean, there's a couple things. But, so fast forward to the end, and Emily calls Stephanie, and obviously Emily's in hiding. Charity has confessed everything, so she's in prison as Emily. Mm-hmm. And then her mother-in-law shows up and like, oh, I just need a favor from you. And like hands her the envelope. But low-key, I'm like, oh, wait, now I need a third one. I want to know.
No, you do not need it, Tracey. I'm telling you right now. You don't need that. It's going to be a waste of time.
Probably, but I still want to know.
You know what I was also thinking? That the way they try to, like, it's like the arc of the mother-in-law.
Yeah.
It was just very, very stupid.
Yeah.
And unnecessary. But this is the one character that I wanted to talk about. The FBI agent.
Oh my gosh. Irene Walker.
Why? Yeah, like...
Terrible at her job. She deserved to get stabbed.
Don't bring her in. It's so unnecessary.
Yeah, I know.
You've been following me everywhere. You did na.
Right.
Oh yeah, we're from the FBI. And I'm like,
right. Why? They like didn't even really explain it. Like obviously they were looking at Aunt Linda and she's I guess a con man. But like they didn't really go into it that much.
no, nothing.
So that was like kind of useless. And then when she like confronted her at the cafe and then Dante comes up and is like, "Oh, you make friends quickly." And I'm like, "Why is he trying to look
Why are you so bitter to her? You don't know her.
right? Like why are you suspicious of her? Like you're in the mob, dude."
Which, by the way, right away I knew he was gay.
Okay, same. I had a super big
the moment
feeling.
I saw that argument with the other hot guy, I was like, "Oh, this is a gay couple."
Yep.
Also, men like that, straight, they really don't exist. That was like,
nah, he was too
that was
hot.
eye candy.
Yeah.
They said, "Let's cast these two."
Yeah.
Very handsome, tall,
Yeah.
Italian dudes. Oh my goodness, yeah. But I could tell right away. I was like, "Oh, these are
Yeah.
boyfriend and boyfriend."
Right.
Yeah. And she's like the savior, She's like, yeah, I was going to be the beard for a while.
Right.
So we could be free.
Yeah. Her doing something nice, please.
Exactly. And the thing is, like, the most unrealistic part is the fact that, when these things happen, when someone goes to jail, even though you have a lot of money, it takes you a while to get out.
Yeah.
Especially when there's all this evidence stacked against you.
Right. She literally had the video of her shooting Sean.
They're like, maybe she didn't do it. Maybe it was a ghost.
AI.
Yes. Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah, I know. It's just so far-fetched. But again, I feel like if you go in with low expectations, you're fine. Like,
that's true.
Yeah.
Well, everyone, you heard it here first. Lower your expectations before you go watch this film.
Don't expect anything life-changing. Like it's just entertaining, like whodunit, silly.
Well, there was this one thing too, that I was like, ugh. She's the private jet when she's waiting for Anna Kendrick's character on the steps. Mm-hmm. Just sitting there.
Right. You're late. Then why didn't you leave?
Yeah. And then the plane full of celebrities and important people. I'm like, I don't know who nobody is there.
Yeah, I know. That was really weird.
It was so weird. Like, I don't know. Trying to think what else I thought about.
Anna Kendrick's like book publicist, Vicky.
Oh,
Alex
yeah,
Newell.
he was from Glee.
I love her. She's great.
Yes.
She was also on
She was from Glee. Yeah.
What was the name of that show? I used to watch it all the time.
Glee.
No. Fuck. Something Life Zoe Whoosy Whatsies. Where it was a song show, like a musical show.
Oh yes, yeah. I know who you're talking about.
And then the guy from Pitch Perfect.
Yes, I think I saw the first season. Did it get canceled?
Eventually, yeah. I think there were like 2 or 3 seasons, but okay. I love that show, and she was on it, and she's so fucking talented. Like, her voice is insane.
There's a song that she sings that I play in my cycling classes all the time. It's called Higher, and it's so good.
Yeah, she's
so good.
Unbelievably talented. So, like, her character was kind of fun. Like a little
she was the actual comedic relief in the film.
Yeah,
because I think Anna Kendrick is one of the funniest.
She's very funny,
you know. But I was like, this is just bad writing because I couldn't laugh.
Yeah. Oh no, I didn't think it was like haha funny.
Yeah. No.
I know it's supposed to be a comedy, and I didn't laugh, but. I mean, I don't know. Maybe my IQ was lowered on that cruise, but I was entertained.
Maybe. Yeah, because I cannot believe what I'm hearing right now.
Damn, I know. I'm
like,
shocked.
I am shocked that you're not at my level right now.
Maybe because I didn't watch any TV or anything for a week. That
is
I'm
true.
So out
you're
of
like,
touch.
oh my God, actors. Oh my God, a story on the screen.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh my God, Tracey, this was horrible.
Wow.
Horrible.
I didn't think it was that bad. We've seen worse. That's all I gotta say.
Have we?
Yeah.
I don't know which one is worse, this one or Roadhouse. They are right there for me.
Roadhouse is really bad.
That was really bad. That was... Now, let's dive into a little bit of pop culture. How do you think Anna Kendrick feels about this whole thing?
Oh, wait.
Doing PR.
Oh, I had seen something that she doesn't like Blake Lively, the faces she was making.
She never liked her because I've seen interviews from when they were promoting back then.
And her face with her is so unimpressive.
She's so annoying.
Yeah, so
yes,
it is surprising that she decided to make this movie knowing that it was she had to work with her again.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. I'm I think there was something else there. You know, I'm like, this is a contract because, how?
Yeah.
How are you saying, like, yeah, no?
Or maybe it was like Paul Feig is just really convincing. He was like, please, please, please. You know, and I'm sure, like, he is a lot of fun to work with. I mean, he did, Bridesmaids, right? He's done a ton of episodes of The Office, and, like, you know, I'm sure that it's like, okay, well, how can I say no to this man? You know? And, I mean, you do have other great people in it. Elizabeth Perkins and Allison Janney. Like, you have some heavy hitters in there. You get to go to Italy.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I was like, the only plus is, like, we'll live in Italy for a couple of months or a few weeks, whatever, however long it took them.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I can't imagine how it would feel like having a coworker go through this whole situation, and then you have to act like, oh, no, nothing's, no animosity here, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know, because I am all the way team Justin Baldoni, because I've always listened to him.
Yeah.
I've always listened to his podcast. I think he's a really good actor, a super humble guy. So, yeah, no.
Yeah. I mean, I think it is hard to, when you know all these things and your personal bias is going to come into it. Now for me, I don't know Blake Lively, like, at all. Like, I don't follow her personal life, really. Like, I know, obviously, a little bit about this feud that's going on, but, like, not a ton. I haven't been, like, deep diving into it. So, for me, I don't know. I thought she was fine. But I feel like if you're already, like, I can't stand this person, then, of course, it's going to be like,
I never really liked her.
Right.
I'm talking about years ago.
Oh, I mean, like, she's not a good actress. But I also...
Like, how is she getting jobs?
See, I didn't watch Gossip Girl. You know, like, I really haven't seen anything that she's been in. So, for me, I was like, meh, it's fine. Like, she's not the selling point anyway for me for this movie.
Yeah, no. 100% she isn't, yeah. I'm trying to think of what else. Do you have fun facts?
I only have a few, yeah.
I'm ready.
Are you sad that Dante died?
I mean, yeah, but it's also like, I don't know how to say it. It's like they don't let us, like, really invest in these characters.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
I was sad. I was like, oh no, you know? But I'm also like, this movie is unnecessary.
Yeah, I did think that when I was watching it. I was like, they really didn't need to do this. And especially, like, so many years later. And then also, like, her son Miles going off to camp. Just so they could be like, okay, he's going to camp and now she gets to go to Italy.
That's so weird. Which, by the way, like, the film was, like, #1 on Amazon this past weekend or this week. And all I kept thinking was, like, well, Amazon doesn't have that many films.
That's what I was thinking. There's no competition, so of course it's going to be #1.
And also, like, Lively is a hot topic right now.
That's true. I mean, who knows? People are watching it just to shit on it. So
maybe.
You know,
maybe.
Why not? Or,
True.
I mean, there are people who watch the first one who liked it.
I don't like her.
Yeah.
Never did.
Right.
But the writing was bad for me.
Sure.
You know. Because I'm like, if you make Anna Kendrick not look good as an actress, your writing is really bad. Because she's amazing.
That's true. Well, because I think the thing with it, too, is the first one is based off of a book. So I think the person who wrote it did the script. But the second one, there wasn't a book. And it was, like, 2 women who wrote the script.
Oh, my God.
So I think, like, not anything against those women, but it had nothing to do with the book. The author didn't write this script either. So I think that made the difference.
Yeah. The whole thing, like when she's like like sitting on a chair, like in that dungeon with
with the truth serum.
Yeah, and then like she finds her just like that.
Yeah, I was like,
I'm like, how do you find? You don't even live there.
No, I know. And did you see her like badass moves? They're down. Even though they have guns, she took them out. That to me was the most unbelievable part.
Unbelievable.
Out of everything.
That should have been the name of the film.
That to me was the most unbelievable part, was her coming in and just being like, knee to the crotch, punch in the throat, and they're down. I was like, really? Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Right. I mean, she couldn't even ride that little Vespa. How is she taking those guys with guns out?
I forgot about the Vespa.
She was all over the place on that thing.
Yep.
It's a Vespa. Hi.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and then when she tells her the story of like Charity, like finger banging her, and I was like, what the fuck is going on? Sister fucker.
So unnecessary.
The incest.
She didn't even have to do that.
I know. Ay.
And it was for them to bring the joke of like, oh, a brother fucker. Oh my God. Okay, it's not funny.
I know. I was like,
incest is not funny.
And why so much of it? Ay.
Oh my God. This was just horrible.
No, it wasn't good. It's not good. But
I love that you want a third one.
I do.
It just makes me think of the amount of people that are thinking that.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, there's a group of people that are thinking that too.
Yeah, I want to know what's going to happen. Is she going to take over the mob? Is she going to be mafiosa?
Yeah, she probably put a chain on top of her suit while she's at it.
Probably. She's got a little fedora and like a cane.
And frizzy hair.
Well, that humidity. I blame her.
Yeah. Well, she had it in all the other films lately, so.
She's just riding with it. It's a style.
I mean, and she's selling her own hair products, so.
That's true.
I'm like, that ain't selling that. I don't want that product.
That's true. That's a good point. I forgot about that.
I want silky, hydrated hair.
Yeah, I think most women do, but...
Oh, God. Okay. I'm not going to keep trashing her. I hope she's okay. I hope she goes in hiding for a while.
She should just, like, take a break. Just like...
quiet.
Yeah, go.
Her and her husband. Just go and stay quiet for a little bit.
Go take care of your kids.
Let us miss you. Let us be curious.
That's true. That's true, yeah.
Okay, I'm ready for the fun facts.
I only have a few, so this won't take long.
Better than nothing.
Yeah. So, we see that when Margaret, who is Emily's mother, comes. Mm-hmm. So in the first movie, that part was played by Jean Smart. Love her.
Okay.
But in this, obviously, she was replaced by Elizabeth Perkins. So the reason is obviously because Jean Smart
was doing her residency in Vegas in Hacks.
Probably, like literally, like in her schedule. So she was probably filming Hacks and doing that. So she wasn't able to do this. But obviously the film jokes about it when Emily sees her and says something like, "Oh, you've changed." And she's like, "Oh yeah, I had some like face work done." Yeah. So at least they acknowledge it.
Sure.
Shit. Whatever.
Yeah. It doesn't make the film any better.
No, it doesn't. But I do appreciate that, because like one of my pet peeves in movies is when it's supposed to be the same character, the same person.
Can we talk about Pam's mom in The Office? We had like 5 different actresses playing her
they
mom.
never acknowledge it. like, that bugs the shit out of me.
But also, like, how do you even acknowledge that? I'm like, oh, I just got adopted by this new lady.
Yeah, say it. Mom, what happened to you? So, at least they make a joke.
Okay.
All right, so amid the controversy surrounding the release of Blake Lively's previous film It Ends With Us, Amazon shut off comments on the film's trailer on several social media sites.
Yo, TikTok don't play.
Yeah, Amazon was like, we need to just not have comments because they're not gonna be good. Yikes.
I'm sure. Because the thing is, like, when it comes to that, you do want, even if they're bad, you want the traffic in the platforms or in the social media. Mm-hmm. But I'm sure it was more like Blake Lively's PR team that was like, shut it down.
Probably. I mean, that was a good idea.
It doesn't look good on her.
Nope. At the end of the scene, when Sean is killed in the shower, as an homage to the original shower killing in Psycho from 1960, you can hear the same exit music from that film. I love Psycho. I used to watch that movie.
Psycho is so good.
A lot when I was little. Like, I'm talking like 6, 7, 8 years old.
Are you okay? I have to rewatch it.
Am
again.
I love it's. I mean, I need to
It's
watch
good.
like all of Alfred Hitchcock's movies,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
like from the few that I've seen, like it's just so good. It's
so good.
Still stands up today. If you haven't seen
Yeah.
Psycho, you're a
Stop
psycho.
the podcast and go watch it.
Please, seriously, it's so good. And then last one. So at the end, when we see Charity has been arrested and she's walking up the stairs to the courthouse, her lawyer is Paul Feig. I didn't even notice him.
Oh my God, I didn't either.
Yeah, but he was in it. He was her lawyer.
They didn't have enough money to cast anybody.
Maybe. Yeah. They were like, our budget ran out. So, you know what? I'm just going to step in.
We went to Capri.
Yeah, I know. That's where we spent all the money. So, but he was in it. I didn't even notice. Maybe because, like, her face was, like, right there in the camera.
So bad.
Oh. I'm so interested to hear the Rotten Tomato scores. Do you have it?
Yes. Okay, so Rotten Tomatoes gave it 63, but the people gave it 40.
Okay. That seems, yeah, more correct.
There's one top critic that gave it a 1.5 out of 5. It says, Feig directs the picture without much of a feeling for Capri, one of the most beautiful places on earth, but which here might as well be in a studio backlot. And another person said, you ready?
No.
They said, here. They said, it's rubbish. Lightning didn't strike twice.
Oh.
And the reason they're saying that is because the Rotten Tomatoes score for A Simple Favor, the first one, it was 84. And the audience gave it a 73.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I just feel like it was, it wasn't as bad,
Right.
This
Yeah.
shit was very bad, in my opinion.
I mean, I do agree. They didn't need to make a second one.
They really didn't need to. Let me tell you right now. The IMDb gave it a 5.3 out of 10.
Which seems a little high.
And then on Google review, it has a 2.2.
Ouch.
It was unnecessary. Very unnecessary. I definitely don't think she's a good actress, so it doesn't help her. Like, if I was her, I would be, not Anna Kendrick, but Blake Lively. I would be like, first go in hiding. Don't get an acting coach. Look for a role that's going to be a breakout role for you.
Mm-hmm.
You're young. I don't think you're going to have any more kids. This is your moment to, like, make a comeback.
Right. Reinvent yourself.
The right way.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I don't know. She just gave me more reason to dislike her. You know?
Ouch.
Because that was such a bad film.
Damn.
Because, like, I see Anna Kendrick and I'm like, whatever. She probably did it for the money, you know?
Yeah.
And Allison, too. You know? I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, money, Italy, whatever.
I mean, that's what I'm thinking.
Because they're so good. We don't care.
Yeah. Yeah.
But if you're not good and then you're choosing this and being like, yeah, it's going to be great, you know? Mm-hmm. She, like, made a post this week. Thank you guys for watching it. It's number 1. And I'm like, I don't think people are watching this for the right reasons.
Yeah.
You know? And honestly, I said, let me watch it because she posted that. And that's when we were talking. I was like, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I guess let's watch this film.
Right.
Because it's number 1.
Mm-hmm. Well, I didn't hate it.
I know. That's okay. You know?
I know. I can't believe I'm saying that. Like again.
I cannot believe.
This isn't going to win any awards. It's not really a good movie, but I don't know. I still thought it was kind of entertaining.
Yeah. Trey looked at me many times and I was like, this is really bad. And I was like, don't even.
You're like, oh, I know.
I said, don't even.
You said, please, honey, I know.
Yeah, and it's also like, you know, his standard has gone higher when it comes to films, you know. But, you know, I still see him as a neutral audience, you know.
Sure.
He'll watch it and, like, have more of a neutral opinion. Mm-hmm. But, oh, my God. Oh, this is what I wanted to tell you. And I haven't finished it. I started watching The Brutalist.
Oh, okay.
It's 3 hours.
Yes, it's very long.
So I've watched almost the whole thing. Okay. I only have like a little bit left.
Deserving of all those Oscars?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a meaningful story. You know, it's in Adrian Brody. He's just like excellent.
Yeah. He is very good.
He's such a good actor. Oh my God.
I mean, he's no so Blake Lively.
Oh my God, please. But he's so good that I forget that he's American. That I think he's British. But he's not. He's an American actor. Yeah. You know? Excellent. Everyone in the cast. In the movie. So even Taylor Swift's ex. Joe Alwyn. He's in it, and I'm definitely very biased because Taylor Swift. But he's really good in it. Really, really good. Like, excellent work, everyone.
Okay. Where is it streaming right now?
It is available to stream. I think it's HBO, if I'm not mistaken.
Max. Hello.
Max.
Sponsor us.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. That you're just promoting it more.
More and more. Okay, wait. Actually, on Max, it's going to be available May 17th. Okay. But it is available to rent on Apple TV, Amazon, and Fandango at home for $6. So, okay. I think that's not bad. You know, it's very worth it. Okay. Very worth it. It's an important story, and it's just very well told. Okay. And I haven't even finished it. Right. You know, it's just very long. Yeah. But it keeps you in. Okay. You know,
it's not as good as Another Simple Favor, but
oh my God, no! Another Simple Favor is just superior at this point.
It's winning all the Oscars.
So, do you recommend Another Simple Favor?
I mean, I do.
Okay.
I do. Like, if you...
Tracey gives it 2 thumbs up, and she
No,
says it's going to get nominated Best Film for the Academy Awards. And it might be because they didn't need to watch it.
That's true. If last year, they could have gotten away with it, but now you have to watch things, so...
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
my gosh. I mean, yeah, I think if you just want to, like... put something on, have a glass of wine, eat some popcorn. You just want to watch something kind of like light.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Okay, so for me, if you watched A Simple Favor, just leave it at that. Don't watch Another Simple Favor because it's just gonna ruin the first one for you. That's my thing. I'm like, I wouldn't recommend that one if they're like, do you think? I'm like, do you watch A Simple Favor? And they're like, no. I'm like, okay, you should watch that one and then that's it. Gotcha. But if you did watch, I'll be like, you don't need to watch the second one. You can keep going with life. You didn't miss anything.
Just keep moving on. You're good.
Keep going. There's more films out there that you
true.
can definitely watch. And this is what I had saved that I remember, but I had saved it on my browser. There's going to be tariffs put on films that are filmed not here.
Oh, anywhere overseas?
Yeah, I'm like, if something says small dick energy, is his actions.
I mean, did you see him being like, oh, I'd make a great pope?
No, not that. You see the post from the White House.
Him in the papal with the hat? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's that. So a lot of people love to say like, oh, they're mocking us. They're mocking the U.S. And I'm like, this is why it's being mocked. Because the people in power are clowns.
Yeah. We look dumb. It's embarrassing.
We look so stupid.
It's embarrassing. The message for people who are listening to this who are not from the United States, hopefully you're learning that we're all not ignorant.
We're not
that
them.
That we don't.
We didn't make this happen.
We don't condone that behavior. We totally disagree with him.
Very, very embarrassing.
It is. And a lot of people feel this way. So please don't think all Americans are terrible.
Well, I'm Dominican today.
I know, it's not fair. It's not fair. You could be like, oh, no, I'm Dominican. So, and I'm like, oh, fuck, I was born here. I didn't choose this life.
I'm so sorry.
I'm Canadian, even though they don't want us.
Oh, my gosh. You're Polish.
Yeah, there we go. I'm Irish,
Ukraine.
I'm Scottish, I'm Ukrainian.
Anywhere.
I'm all the other things.
Oh, God. That's so funny. Yeah, I just remember that. And I was like, oh, my God. The small dick energy vibes are just, like, to a different level,
Shooting out of the roof.
It's giving micro penis vibes.
He's a little
That's
chode.
what it's giving.
Yeah.
Yeah. But,
sick.
And that's exactly how we feel how I feel about this film, too. No. The film is just like, whatever, man.
Yeah.
It didn't change anything in my life.
Yeah.
And I think for me, that's the beauty of like good films, that you come out of there, you're like thinking about it.
Yeah.
Like, wow, But this, and also I'm just thinking right now, I was watching The Brutalist to watch this.
See,
oh my God,
that's what I'm saying. I haven't really watched anything.
Yes.
So that's why
Yes.
I'm like, okay, sure.
Yes.
But you're watching like Oscar nominated winning
Yeah.
movies. So your standards are through the roof right now.
Yes.
So this, nowhere near it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's fine.
Let me tell you this, that The Brutalist, guess who distributed the film?
A24.
Yes. What the hell?
Dude, they know what they're doing.
They are. They're doing a great job. Well, Okay, I guess that's it for today for a great film of the day.
Yeah, Nikki's done shitting on it, so
I know. I feel
That's
bad,
okay.
but you know what? This is why we created
exactly.
this.
I love
Our
that.
safe space.
Right. We don't have to agree. I love to hear why you didn't like it. That's totally fine.
I'm still shocked
that I
you
think
were
of it.
like, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm like, Tracey has high standards too.
I do.
So.
I do. But I don't know. For some reason, I was like, okay. Maybe because, forget Blake Lively, but everybody else is, so good. Because I feel like maybe if it wasn't as good of actors, I probably would have just been like you and just totally hated it.
Yeah. Because for me, again, it goes, for me, it was more the writing.
Yeah.
You know, because Anna Kendrick is just top tier. Allison Janney's top. All these actors except our C-lister, leading girl.
Yeah.
But if this, if the lines are not I was like, this is bad. Mm-hmm. It's kind of it's not cheesy. It's just, I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't even say corny because it wasn't even corny.
Right. Just a lot of it didn't make sense. Because even when she was talking about that high school teacher.
Oh my God, yeah. What was that?
Yeah, I'm like, does that even need to be in there? If you're not going to take things and tie it in, don't, omit it. You don't need it.
We move on.
Yeah, so there was a lot of things that were in there that didn't need to be, and probably things that could have been in there that weren't. So, yeah, I mean, it is a mess. I can totally agree with that. It's not a good movie. But if you just
are Tracey one wants of those third one.
I do!
Just call A24 real quick and be like, can you guys take this project on?
Please. And just...
Yes. Just give it to us the right way.
Yes. There we go.
Well, I guess that's it for today, guys. We got 2 recommendations. We got a book recommendation and a movie recommendation.
Yes.
The rest, do what you want to do with it.
Live your life how you want to. We're not going to tell you.
Live, love, laugh.
Oh, you're so chuggy.
Oh, gosh. Okay, write, review, and subscribe. Thank you for listening, guys. Give it a thumbs up, like it, follow us on all the social media platforms. And thank you so much for listening.
Yeah, tell us if you like this movie.
Yes, please. Comment. Comment. We want to hear it. Woof. Okay.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Bye.